Já vás vítám u dalšího dílu na hru Horizon Forbidden West a tady jsme to v minulé epizodě ukončili a teď už jdeme konečně zase dál. Tady tou hodně krásnou přírodou. A samozřejmě plno potvor. Tak, no, každopádně. Já se kouknu rychle jako ještě na mapu. A tady je setkání velvyslanců ovládání. Počkej. Můžeme je ovládat nebo ne? Ovládnout. Tak.
Now they're mad.
No, to je o dost lepší. Tak jak rychle to může běžet? Jo, daleko. No, to je víc rychle než předtím. Než v jedničce. Tak a já se ještě něco tady podívám. Tady je ještě nějaká věc, nějaký otazník. Půjdeme kolem ohniště tady a půjdeme až sem do tady toho města, takže super. Každopádně máme ještě tady nějaký úkoly, vedlejšáky, co jsme si tady nabrali. Máme tady nějaký hluboký potíže, máme tady další nějaké kraviny a tady pochůzky. Potřebuje zásoby vybavení, to je pro toho kuchaře. A asi se sem ještě vrátíme, jako já si myslím, že na tady té mapě zůstáváme. Takže to necháme tak, jak to je. No a půjdeme.
They're in light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Record your horn. That means the embassy storm soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. I'd be worth taking a look around too.
Tak, pokud je tvůj inventář plný, pak předměty, které nazbíráš, půjdou do tvé schránky. To víme, tady to. To je přesně tohleto. Tohle je moje schránka. Tak. Tady potom ještě nějaký obchodník. Ty máš tady potom co? Řezající trhací rukavice. Zbraň využije munici do sekání nepřátel před výstřelem. Aha. Zajímavý. Jako četl jsem, že tady mají být jako nějaký další nový zbraně. Určitě nový i potvory. Takže to bude zajímavý.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified, but I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry, when its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Tak jo. Podívám se ještě teda na ten úkol. Tady taky něco ještě je. A úkoly aktivní.
There's Erend. That looks like he's had a few.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, that's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
Erend.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of...
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Waris is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our sun priest until they concede. Paeve over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding effort. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulven was thrilled.
No, tak trošku do toho šlápnem, ne?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be kept.
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Laura. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Farrell. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the savior! I don't care if it's the devil between herself. The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's
Orders
happening?
are
You know, the
orders.
usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Burl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Tak jo, co se tady děje?
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
I think I've heard enough for now.
As you wish.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs, and I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion, so I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Carja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Tak, začíná být tady pěkně veselo.
Here they come! They're on your way. Get her! Move on that position! For the fallen! Machine down! Get the rider! Time to follow up! Ha! Lost the helmet!
Tak.
Cut them all down!
I can keep going.
Taking my shot! Get back! Here's ammo! Cut them all down! We've survived worse! For the rebellion! Hit her!
Jaj. Já si nehlídám zdraví, že jo? Co je? Nějak ty šípy nějak nefungujou. Tak, já se tady ještě něco naberu rychle.
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that.
Co to měla, to chci taky. Ježišmarja. Oh.
That shield will break if I hit hard enough. Gotta get through that shield. To break his guard. Gotta take down that shield. Gotta break through his block.
You're not hurting me, Outlander.
Gotta get through that shield.
Já nemám bobule.
Give it up. Shield regenerated. You're not stopping me! Shield's gone! He's vulnerable! I'm gonna break that shield! Break his guard! He's exposed!
Tak, dobrý, tady to očividně funguje taky.
Just what I need. Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Tak jo. Pozbírám si nějaké léčení tady. Tak, úroveň 8. Samozřejmě si to tady uložím. Tyjo, tak to, co se tady všechno stalo. Štítolet je energetický kluzák, převzatý z technologie strojů. Takže potržením ve vzduchu aktivuješ kluzák. Aha, klepnutím přestaneš plachtit, je takhle. Tady můžeme rovnou i pak vyzkoušet.
A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to silence in Hades. And just maybe a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. No room on me. I could send it to a woman who led the ambush, Regalla. Had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Tak. Já to tady teda zkusím. A proč to nejde? Jsem to kliknul, nebo to mám držet? Počkej, já to zkusím ještě jednou. Nějaká chyba, ne? Někde.
It worked. Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
Tak jo, ale my jsme chtěli teda jít, nebo respektive Aloy chtěla jít k Tolnekovi, což je vlastně tam ten velký takový robot, přes kterýho potom uvidíme, ale já nevím, kde je. Počkej, neznámý dodavatel šrotů. No a kde je ten Tolnek? A on je první až tady? To je docela daleko. Ale my si uděláme mezi zastávku tady. No, než nás tady bude zase zdržovat. Tak, to teďko nebudeme řešit. My si tady ochučíme teda stroj, aby jsme mohli se k tomu Tolnekovi rychle dostat. Tam někdo jede. Na něčem. No a počkej, tady ty stroje, ne? Tak, no to teďko ale nemáme čas. Budeme tamhle. Oh. Jo, takže musíme nahoru. Oh, no tak. Tohle jsem nechtěl teda. Ale to jsou nějaký nový stroje, tady to. No power though. Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I'll be able to move things around and find a way up. Počkej. Musíme obnovit napájení konzole.
It must be Plainsaw. From the Tyler tribe's home. Built on top of old salvage dishes.
Tak máme jít třeba dolů.
Happy to see me?
No já půjdu asi fakt dolů. Počkej, to je generátor tady to, ale... Jak tě mám napojit? Tady tím asi ne. No tak... Čím já tě napojím? Potřebuji nějakou baterku asi, nebo... Bo nevím, co mi to tam ukazuje. Počkej. Nabíjecí terminál. Nebo co to je? A že by? Ne. Aloy, pustce, ale...
This should help me get things up and running. I just need to get it to whatever generator powers this dish. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does. Looks like
Ne. Aloy, ale ty jsi úplně tak blbá. Tak tady je žebřík. O kterým nemůžu. Tak jako proč? Dobře, tak co tady mám teda dělat? A už vím.
I should be able to get to that tall neck now. Just gotta find the right spot.
Akorát z jaký strany? Doplachtit. Ha. Tak to zkusíme teda, no. Počkej, ono je to nějak... Oh, dobrý. Já jsem nevěděl, jestli se Aloy chytne, že jo? Tak a hotovo. Já se teda podívám rovnou i na mapu. Ten tónek by nám to tady měl všechno a hezky takhle odhalit. Což vidím, že jo. Tady dokonce ještě nějaká... Nevím, to je asi nějaký palác nebo něco takového. No. Každopádně tady to teda ukončíme. Ještě než to ukončíme, já se podívám na dovednosti, protože už máme... Získáváš svůj první bod dovednosti, a to je kravina. Body dovednosti získáváš postupováním po úrovních a dokončováním úkolů a aktivit. Vyber si strom dovedností a tady tím ho otevřeš a my máme už 17 dovednostních bodů, takže to si určitě nějak postupně rozdělíme. Musím si to pročíst, co tady všechno je k dostání. Určitě se začíná tady tím. Nejdřív zasáhni nepřítele pomocí útoku zblízka, aby se rezonátoru tvého kopí nahromadila energie. Počkej, to chci ještě vidět jednou tu animaci. Jo, takhle. Jakože ty techniky teď tady budou jako trošičku jiný. Určitě vylepšený luk a celkově jako to ten boj zblízka má být takovej daleko lepší než v Zero Dawn. Tam to byla taková jako nuda. To jste radši používali i na blízko radši luk, než abyste ho umlátili, toho člověka. Tak, tady je potom nějaký pasti. Potom soustředění, zvýší maximální množství soustředění. Jasně to, jak se zpomalí ten čas. Tady je silná medicína, léčivé buble budou léčit účinněji a rychleji. Tichý úder způsobí větší poškození. Jo, takže něco jako takový jako stealth. A při jízdě na zvířeti budeš odolávat většímu množství poškození. Tak jo, tak si dáme tady to teda. Aha. A teď to se nám tady jako nějak taky jako nějak divně odemklo. Toto je aktivní dovednost, poznáš ji podle diamantového tvaru. Tak. Dovednosti v této kategorii odemykají nové možnosti od pokročilých bojových manévrů až po efektivní výrobu předmětů. Tak, zároveň nám to otevřelo kombo, takže... Ne, vlastně, tady to druhý je kombo. Dobrý. Jsem se špatně na to koukal. Tak, a tady to kombo dělá co? Jo, takhle. OK. Tady to je co? Poslední kritických zásahů. Což by bylo fajn, že jo? Protože... Akorát nevím, proč to takhle máme to. Okamžitě prolomí obranu nepřítele a odkryje ho následného útoku. Odkryje ho následnému útoku. Je takhle. Tak, já se tady ještě rozdělím ještě nějaký věci teda. Toto je pasivní vylepšení, poznáš ho podle kruhového tvaru. Donosti této kategorie poskytuje trvalé vylepšení tvých základních schopností. Pokud se naučíš pasivní vylepšení víckrát, můžeš ještě vylepšit výhody z nich plynoucí. Zbroje a tkaniny mohou dál zvyšovat účinky těchto vylepšení. Tak, soustředění si dáme. Tak. Silná medicína, to si dáme taky. Tak, co dál? Tichý úder. Já si to asi všechno vylepším. Stejně máme strašně moc toho. Tak, co jsem si tady ještě nedal? Ještě si dáme tohle. Tak a teď do čeho budeme investovat víc? Já si to musím ještě jako pročíst, kouknout, co v kritickém stavu zdraví po 25 se začneš rychleji automaticky léčit. Aha. No je tady to hodně, jako co si budem. Způsobuješ větší trhací poškození, pokud útočíš z plížení. To ti usnadní odtrhnutí zbroje z nepřátele nebo součástek ze strojů. Tak tady to si teda taky dáme. Tak, jak to stojí? Taky po jednom bodu. To je dobře, to je dobře. Maskovaná průzkumnice. Počkej, my můžeme mít maskování. Tak, to je hustý. Jo, máme vlastně kouřové bomby, já vždycky na to zapomenu. Obnovuje při použití tichého úderu svoje zdraví. Tak, co tady ještě máme? Dlouhotrvající ovládnutí. To si dáme. Bodcomet, to je taky dobrý. Poznáš je podle blablabla, 5úhelníkového tvaru. Dovednosti této kategorie odemykají mocný nový útok pro všechny zbraně ve své kategorii. Zbraňové techniky spotřebovávají výdrž zbraní, která se postupem času regeneruje. Zajímavý. Aha, to chci taky. Ovládnutý stroje budou dávat větší poškození. Tak, já půjdu zpátky sem, protože tady to je bylo docela dobrý. Tady to si taky vylepšíme. Tohle taky. Při rozebírání pastí a nástražných drátů získáš více zdrojů a získané zdroje budou mít vyšší kvalitu. Rychleji se doplňující soustředění, to si dáme taky. Regenerace nízkého zdraví si dáme. No je tady to fakt požehnaně. Tak tady to je taky dobrá zbraň. Toto si dám taky. Aha. To je ovládání potom zvířat, to ne. Co bychom si ještě mohli dát? Nějakou poslední vlastnost. Počkej, potom tady rychleji. Pardon. Tak. No já si někam ten poslední bod ještě někam jako rozhážu teďko, no asi s tím úplně. No i když. My to někam dáme teďko rychle ještě. Dáme to třeba. Ale kritický zásah, to bych určitě dal. Tak dáme toto. Tak a hotovo. Takže tady to teda ukončíme. Tak. Snad mám všechno. Zatím. Tak, tady to teda ukončíme a děkuji moc za sledování, že jste koukali od začátku až do konce. Určitě budu rád za každou podporu, za každý koment, like. Určitě dejte i odběr se zvonečkem, pokud jste ještě nedali, aby vám neunikly další moje videa. A uvidíme se teda v dalším díle, tak se zatím mějte a čau čau.